quick how I did my hair color. I'm going to try to keep this under 5 minutes because I like it when videos are succinct, and I know that I'm not. I like to ramble. So this is what I used. You saw the base if you saw episodes 213, I believe, or 214, how I had my other color. So it's easier when it's lighter. It's always going to grab onto red a lot quicker than if you had dark hair. Okay, keep that in mind. Another thing I want you to keep in mind when you're thinking outside the box, like I've always said, is it doesn't matter about the brand. And you can use hair color for, like Dark and Lovely, like for black women. You can use that. I've already called the companies. I've already asked if I can use Dark and Lovely. I didn't want there to be anything to damage my hair, and they said no, it's for everybody. So it's just a marketing ploy for them to put that out as for black women only, when it's not. It's for everybody. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. I've used their color before, and they actually have a lot more conditioners in their boxes than what they put in for this. They have this tiny little plastic conditioner that's like I don't know, the shape, maybe like that much in there. Really nothing in there. So I used 2 of those, one for each of these. This is the color that I used. Cherry Red number 66. And Bright Auburn number 45. I mixed it together because I like this color and I like this color, but I knew that I wanted something in between. Okay, what's going to happen is the more I wash it, the more I rinse it off, this is going to come off more, and this will come up more, which is what I want, the copper. And then the highlights underneath will come through because the blonde highlights are in there, as you can see right there. You can see right there. You see little highlights. Okay. I mixed the 2 packets of conditioner that were in here together. So everything that was in here I put in a bowl. Everything. All at one time. Okay. Left it in there for an hour on my head. Washed it twice afterward because it was way too bright the first time. And then I used Dove conditioner. I left it on my head for 5 minutes. Rinsed it all off with cold water, never hot water. And then I used this at the end, which is BioSilk. And that's a leave-in conditioner that I've been using for forever, since the 90s or so. And that's it. So just remember that you can always change and you can always mix the brands. So if you don't have this color in Revlon, but they have this and you needed a red, look for a similar red. Go by the number, 66. Go by that, or go by, what you're looking for, red. L'Oreal or Dark and Lovely or Clairol, whatever. Mix it together. You're just going by the color. You're not going by anything else. You're just going by the color. So just look for the color. And you know how they have those little labels, I took it off because it was dirty, but the little flap over here has the number and a picture of this on it to keep for your record so that you remember what colors you used. Okay, you could keep that, or just cut this out right here and keep that somewhere, and that way you'll know when you want to go out and you want to compare, in case they don't have it, look at the other brands and see which one is the closest, and that's going to work. It's going to work. I'm telling you. The box don't know where it's going, and the brand doesn't know either. The brand is just a brand. Okay? Don't you use generic brands of stuff? Or do you buy the same brand of everything all the time? Right? Like cleaners and stuff. Do you always use Windex, or do you use like generic Windex? It's the same. That's the same thing with the hair color. Alright, so that's it. That's all I have for 4 minutes and 20 seconds in. I didn't do too bad. So tomorrow for Monday's business, I'm going to, I didn't do the Spanish, I know. I'm going to start that on Saturday. Monday, I'm going to do show you how I did my intro, my YouTube intro, which was new for me because it isn't like anything I normally do, but I wanted something a little different, and I kind of, I liked the TV and I liked the retro look of it, so I'll show you how I did that by sharing my screen. And that's all I have for you. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you want to be notified. I am trying to be more consistent. All right. God bless you. I love you. And what do we say? We say ciao.